Hey guys, so I just purchased this window frame. It was black. I did paint it before I put it back in. I got it off eBay, guys, and I noticed the holes are in the wrong spot, guys. You're probably having the same problem too. Here's the eBay ad, guys, just so you can see what I'm looking at for what price. All right, guys, here it is. So they did give me a partial refund after I messaged them. They would have sent me a new one, but I live in Canada. I would have had to drive to the States and get it shipped and all that. So I just decided to fix it. Hopefully they resolve this at this place and this won't happen again. But I'm guessing whoever put in the jig that day made a whole bunch of them this way. Anyways, this is the ad. Okay, let's get back to the video, guys. Okay, so this side, see, I got the bolts in. Everything's looking good. There is an X amount of space here. I figured these line up just with this here and here. It lines up perfect. So these holes worked. Let's go to the other side. So on this side, and I'm not imagining it. See if I line everything up the same here. Here, look. There's the one hole. I drew it with a pencil. And there's the two other holes. They don't fit at all. Let me open this up for you. See, look, see the pencil mark? That's where they should be. So they are off. I also did another experiment. I got myself a piece of paper, see, and I put it on top of the original window frame, which is completely rusted out, right? So I put it on there like this. And then I basically traced all the holes, right? And if I take this piece of paper and put it on this thing the same way, those holes line up, not with those holes, but it lines up with the holes that I drew on with the pencil. So, I mean, I don't know. I just wrote these guys for a refund or if they can send me a new one. But I can't wait. I need to get this Jeep done. So I'm going to show you how to make this work, guys. There is a way and you won't even see it. Okay, so the first thing you got to do is obviously figure out where the holes need to be. So see, I lined everything up. I got this off, right? I have a video on how to remove this if you need to see that. But anyways, I marked all those. See, just like that. Okay, now we're going to pull this whole thing off. Okay, so I got it off as you can see. See, I know where to cut. So I got this little die grinder, see, or whatever you want to call it, with a little cutoff wheel. So I'll be able to cut these bigger. I'm not going to cut them round. I'm just going to, well, yeah, I'll show you. Okay, you guys get the idea. So I'm going to cut these out and I'll show you what those look like. Okay, I did one of them. That literally took like not even 1 minute. See, I got that out. But don't be so quick to get off this video yet, because the problem is these things might not move enough, guys. So we might have to get creative with these as well. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on these two. Okay, so see, I did that. One I took out already. See, then there's this. So take that out. But you'll notice it's like a double material, see? Because you need these to slide over, see? They're not sliding over enough. So I'm gonna cut the second layer out as well. And then you'll notice on this one, see, there's kind of the same problem. See, this moves. But right there, that's the max it'll go, because there's like a second layer here. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna cut these out as well. So see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, see, I got that one out. Now this one. I don't know, will that do it? Let's see. See, it's getting stopped right there. See, look, if I move it. Can you see that? Watch, see? Ah, this is not good. You know what? There's a third layer. I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit. Yeah, see, look, I have to cut. I'm gonna push this back, see? and I need to cut this a little bit more out. That should allow this to move more. Hopefully this doesn't fall in. Oh, you know what? There's a hole there too. See, look. See? I don't know what I'm gonna do. So they didn't just put the holes in the wrong spot. On the inside, they welded this whole thing also in the wrong spot. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I got those cut out. This cut out, and the same problem here. See this? See, that's the most it goes because there's like a plate back here that keeps this in place. Same as this. See, there's like a plate. That's the most it goes. So anyways, I'm just gonna cut out a little bit more here like this. Okay, I'll see you guys in a minute and then I know exactly how I'm gonna fix this. Okay, so now, the lowest this will go. See if I push it all the way down. See, the lowest is right there. So I got it marked. See what I mean? That's the bottom of the thread. And then on these ones, hang on, like this, right? And then on these ones, the lowest they will go. So we're kind of moving them this way, see? Sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna put these there and then I'm gonna mark it. Hang on. Okay, so, see? Got them marked. That's as low as they go, see? Okay, so I believe I'm gonna set this up, like in front of the Jeep here on the ground, with some wooden boards underneath so nothing gets damaged. But I believe if I put in the screwdriver like this and give this a good whack, it's gonna bend that metal thing inside and slide it over. And I believe it's gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna put it in, give it a couple good whacks. It should slide everything over inside. Like it's gonna go like that. Let's try it. Okay, I got up against the wall on some boards and I got a board on the edge here. Okay, let's try this one first, guys. Okay, that did not work. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. I believe, okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna lift this up so you guys can see. This is hard to record with one hand, guys. Let's see underneath here. I don't know what else to do. I actually tried something a second ago and it did not work. So I'm gonna cut like a hole out right here. It's underneath, you're not gonna see it. I need to cut like a piece out. You can use like a normal grinder for that, like a normal angle grinder. I need to get inside and see like how this works. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm cutting the hole out right there on the bottom corner where you won't see it. This is stupid that I gotta do this. Okay, not gonna lie, I am getting pretty annoyed with this whole thing. Please give me a subscription for my efforts, guys. And I have tons of videos on Jeeps, guys, so subscribe. Okay, let's take a look in there. Okay, I think we'll be able to figure this out. Oh yeah, they welded in that whole thing in the wrong spot. That's what they did. See, there's like a plate there. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let me think. See you guys in a minute. Okay, so I don't really know how to record this, but see, when I move this, see, that whole plate's in the wrong spot. How do you get in there to slide that plate down and get all the welds off? I don't know how. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and I'm gonna get a hammer and I'm just gonna try to bend this in. Maybe I can get that plate to bend enough where, I don't know. It looks like it just spot welded on the corners. Maybe I can get it off. I'm just gonna try that. Okay guys, very good news. That totally worked. So I took a screwdriver and I bent this whole thing down, hammering on it, see? So now this whole thing's lower, so now check it out. Careful not to cut yourself because it's all sharp. See, now you can, I'll show you from up here. So look. So now, this whole thing is free, look. See? Here, let me change the, there we go. See? So look, remember our lines we made earlier? Look how much lower it goes now. See? So we did it If this thing got deformed on you, I got it actually to the point where like this whole thing, very hard to record, like I said. So you can get this whole thing out. You could put it on top of something flat, use a hammer and straighten it out. Ah, come on. So that's what that looks like, see? So now, I'll be able to make that work. So I would say, get some paint all this so it doesn't rust. That can just stay the way it is. Pretty stupid. Okay, now let's think of what we're gonna do with this one, because this one is a little different. See? I think I'm gonna try to get in here with the little die grinder and I'm gonna cut. Here, hold on. Okay, so as you can see the reason this doesn't go any lower is because, see? So I think I'm gonna get the little die grinder and I'm gonna cut like this part and this right here. Right there, removing this little piece, and then that should just slide right down, guys. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. See you guys in a minute with this one. Okay, so that totally worked. See, I cut some of the schnizzle out of here. So now this, see, just comes out like this, right? So now what we can do is, I got a big washer, right? So I'm gonna put the washer there, and right, and then we can put it in. And see, look, you'll notice now. See, look, we can lower it. See where the line is? So, I mean, it's working. Okay, I'm gonna paint these spots with some paint. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna attach the one hinge that's good, and then we're gonna lower the window, and we should be able to attach everything else by being able to slide stuff in. Okay, got the one side attached. So now this side, with our nice, beautiful new holes, just gonna go like this. Okay, I need my hands here. We're obviously gonna line this all up. Okay, so I mean, it's pretty easy to tell where this needs to be, right? See, now it works. So now we can take this stupid thing, right? Slide it in through our hole. You know, kind of hold it with our finger where we want it. Put those two screws in. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna put them in light so I can still do minor adjustment. Pretty easy, right guys? Okay, so I got those two in. Worked out good. It's working. So now, all we got left, guys, is, see this whole contraption here, right? So I got a big washer. Slide the washer under here. Like so. Slide this in like this. I'm gonna slide it in. We gotta straighten out a tiny bit. Slide that in. I'm gonna put my front bolt in. And that should work, guys. And I'm gonna have a little hole here, but you're not gonna see that. Okay, let me put this on. I'll show you guys. Okay, Jeep friends. So that totally worked. Take a look at that. Got the front bolt in. It worked. It worked. I'm gonna spray rust check stuff in there so it doesn't rust. I'll paint that a little bit. But I mean, when you close it up, it doesn't know the difference, right? So there it is. Stupid thing I had to do. Please subscribe, guys, and check out all my videos on this Jeep, guys. Till next time, everybody.